And sometimes the driver could stop and go pee somewhere, like, you know. Yeah, when we went to San Diego for a vacation, I brought it with me, and
Then she was showing me photos of the body at the house.
it's in the casket.
And then,
anyways.
yeah, don't, it's for the house.
Hello everyone.
Hello everybody, Merry Christmas.
How are you all, guys? Welcome back to our channel, Noy and.
Corey.
So today we have a very special topic, and what is the title?
America versus Philippines.
Yay!
Yay.
Are you guys excited? So let's gonna start.
What? Hi, we got 10 things to show.
Number one is hospitalization or emergency and medical services.
Yeah, so here in the US, if you need to go to the medical emergency room, they see you with no problem. The only thing that they ask is if you have insurance. And if you don't have insurance, they bill you after the end of everything. Another thing over here is they don't neglect or ignore you if you don't have any money to take care of yourself. They take care of everybody.
So, andito si Marnie. Intermission number. Papalambing. So, in Philippines, we have a different system when it comes to hospitalization over there or medical services. You have to have money over there in Philippines, or else they won't take care or entertain you. So, but in Philippines, we have the PhilHealth. We have the PhilHealth over there. It's like benefits that when you work, they deduct like a percentage on your salary. So they put it automatically to your PhilHealth. So you have to have that. So I think every people that work, whether private or government, they have this PhilHealth. Because as I remember, when I was still in Philippines, I have my PhilHealth card. So I think when you get admitted, like, you have to show your PhilHealth card to them. But then it's still necessary to have money over there when you get sick, because over there when you go to emergency, oh my god, sorry guys, this is our Kitty Marley trying to get our attention.
Yeah.
So when you go to like emergency over there, you have to present your PhilHealth card, and then you have to have your own money, because you know pag malala yung sakit mo, guys, like for example serious illness or sickness, like you need a laboratory or something, you have to have your money, because unlike over here that they just take care of you no matter you have insurance or you don't have money, they just bill you after that. But over there, you can't get out of the hospital without paying your bill, or else you're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna stay forever in the hospital if you don't pay it, I swear. So yun siya, guys, yung kaibahan ng hospitalization here in Philippines and here in the United States and in the Philippines. But over here, you really have to have your insurance, right?
Yeah, you do.
Because if you don't, you're gonna be in big trouble, or you're gonna be dying in your death.
Yeah.
Like for example, when Corey got admitted in the hospital, that was way back 2019, when you went to Kaiser. So we have that Kaiser insurance. So we paid like probably 10% only, right? So our bill was like $200,000, and we only paid like 10% of that because we have the Kaiser insurance. And then over here, the ambulance is very expensive. Yeah, because that day we took ambulance going to the hospital because it's far. So that was middle of the night, and we took the ambulance because it was an emergency. So I seen the bill when they sent us, but it was paid by the insurance. It was like $20,000 just for the emergency transportation. Going there only, not even back and forth, is only one way. It's $20,000. Imagine that. If you convert that to Philippine peso, that will be a lot of money already, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Then
head to number 2.
yeah, the next topic will be traffic lights and stop signs over here in America versus the Philippines. Over here, there's a stoplight and traffic light at every corner, every intersection. You have to obey, and if you don't, you get a ticket. And the tickets are range between $350 to $1,000,
That's a lot of money.
and you cannot overtake anybody. And if you do, you'll get a ticket for that. And you gotta obey the stop signs, the traffic laws, the street signs.
Yeah, but in Philippines, you were there, right?
Yes.
What can you say?
I will get mad if I would drive though. I would say a lot of 4-letter words.
Oh my gosh, that will be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there in Philippines, walang disiplina yung mga drivers. They just overtake whenever they want to, and then they do jaywalking whenever they want to. People that wanna cross, they just cross whenever they want to, and then it can cause a accident that is very dangerous. And then doon yung mga street, wala masyadong mga stoplights and traffic signs, right?
Yeah.
Unlike over here, that every street and corners we have a lot, like there's a stoplight, or yeah.
There'll be a stop sign, then you drive a little bit away, and then there'll be another stop sign.
Stop sign, I mean, not stoplight. Stop signs, I mean.
And when I was in the Philippines, I seen one stop sign,
Where was it?
and nobody obeyed it.
Yeah, and they don't even use blinkers in the Philippines too. But over here, you have to use your blinkers, or else you're gonna cause a wreck.
An accident.
Yeah,
Yes.
or accident. Yeah. So it means in America is people always obey the rules when it comes to traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, traffic signs
Yeah.
and stoplights. Yeah, we have to obey, or else, because we don't want to pay like a lot of tickets, right?
Yeah.
So you have to follow the rules. Okay, next.
Number 3 on the list would be transportation in America versus the U.S. Transportation, we only have 2 public transportations, which is the bus and the train.
And in Philippines, in provinces, we use trike or tricycle for our daily transportation. And also for the commute going to the city, we use buses and jeepneys. And when you are in Manila, we use the MRT or train. Yeah, we have that, but you never experienced that when we went over there. And also taxi, we forgot about
Oh,
that.
yeah, we have taxi over here too. Sorry.
So here in America, we have 3 transportation: taxi or Uber. In Manila, we have the MRT. They have the jeepney too, and then taxi and buses.
Yeah.
So we only use the tricycle. I think in Manila they have tricycle too.
They probably have it everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, tricycle is the number 1 means of transportation over there, and the jeepney and buses. Yeah, so.
And then another thing about over America versus Philippines on the bus. When you want to get off the bus, you have to ring the bell to notify the bus driver that you want to get off. And then they will go to the next bus stop and drop you off.
They won't like stop for you, or
No.
if you yell at them, they won't. You have to like push or pull something, right?
Yeah.
Or ring it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they will stop for the, and they all only stop in the bus station, not everywhere. Because in Philippines, when it comes to bus, they can stop anywhere they want.
They can stop in the middle of traffic.
Yeah, and then sometimes the driver could stop and go pee somewhere, like, you know, somewhere in the street. Yeah, they do that in the provinces anyways.
Yeah. Another thing over here in the U.S., when you get on the bus, you gotta pay before you get on.
pay it with a Clipper card.
Pay with a Clipper card. A long time ago, we could put $1.50. It was $1.51 ride, and now they got rid of that, and it's all just Clipper cards.
But in Philippines, if you get on the bus, they ask you where you're gonna go, and then they punch you a ticket, and you have to pay it with cash to them.
Before, is no gossiping in the morning because everybody's working or busy.
Yeah, but in Philippines, there is a big gossiping, and there is a what?
A lot of marites.
Yeah, there's a lot of marites over there. Yeah, and early in the morning, you're just surprised that your neighbor is already at the back of you talking. I'm like, it's so early for chismes. Yeah, and like here that everybody's busy and everybody's working, so no time for marites. Maybe there is. Once you look at your social media, you can see some other chismes or news gossiping about it, like what happened. Yeah, that's it. But no, like coming to your neighbor's house and say blah 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 blah. But yeah. Then number 5 is we have it here, the walk into your neighbor's house. Right?
Yeah, we don't do that over here. It's a no.
Yeah. Over here, everybody's house is locked
Yeah, we lock the house and
for security.
we don't let nobody in.
Yeah, for
So
security.
we don't know.
Yeah, because over here, everybody's like privately or
Yeah.
private or no trespassing in every houses
Yeah.
or apartments or any places. Like except the public places like park or kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in Philippines, you can just walk in right away whenever you wanna go. Like, for example, ang kapitbahay mo, papasok na lang kasi open naman yung house mo eh. Because in Philippines, when your house is open, like the door is open, they
Yeah.
just go in directly inside
Yeah.
and say, "Hi, anong ulam mo dyan? What is your food? Do you have food there? Can I have a breakfast? Can I have a coffee?
Yeah.
Okay, ano gusto mo, gatas or kape? Ganyan. What do you want? Coffee or
Yeah.
milk or whatever? And then, if you have a pandesal to share, kind of like that. Yeah, they just walk in directly without telling you first or ask permission if I can go visit you.
Because over here in America, you have to ask permission to come in or to call and say, what are you doing? Can I come over? And then we'll say yes or no, depending on if we're busy or not.
So you have to ask, like, make an appointment.
Yeah, make an
before
appointment.
you come to your neighbor's
And even
house or
sometimes we
friend's house.
say, yeah, we're busy, but we're not busy because we don't want to see anybody.
And we don't want somebody inside the house,
Yeah.
like, visitor, kind of like
Yeah.
that. And I noticed that Americans are private.
Yeah, we're all private.
And they want safety.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
because
they
we
make
don't
sure.
trust anybody.
Wow, do you trust me? Just kidding.
I trust you.
Yeah, I know, but even over here, your own family, you
Yeah,
can trust
you can't even
them.
trust your own family over here because
But in Philippines, everybody are like family. You can go whenever you want. Oh, okay, I'll be there in like 5 minutes. Andyan na siya sa loob ng bahay mo, nanghihingi ng ulam or whatever, ano makain. Yeah, so next, number 6 is food.
yeah, over here when you go to the restaurants, they give you these very big portions of food. It consists of 3 things. First is a appetizer, and then the main course, and then the dessert.
And in the appetizer, you have to choose, like, they have like options. It should be, you choose between the salad or soup.
Salad or soup, and then the main course is whatever you want,
It's
and then the dessert is like cake
dessert is
or
optional.
yeah, it's optional, but most people get dessert too.
Yeah.
It's like a cake or cookie or something like that.
Oh, and over here, they have like unlimited drinks.
Oh yeah, we have unlimited soda over here. So.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. And the serving is a huge plate and huge bowl.
And so we actually have a cup. I can show you guys.
Hold on, let me. He will gonna get the cup and show it to you guys. What is that cup? It's on the top.
Yeah.
It's on the very top. Say hi, Marley. Sorry for the intermission number. Takes a while.
This is a large McDonald's cup, and it has a Japanese writing. It's a special edition. I guess something it was a cartoon show in Japan. So instead of McDonald's, they put McDonald's.
Oh,
And-
yeah, McDonald's.
and-
That's why you keep this.
Yeah, and then so McDonald's started making these cups.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey Molly.
And Marley's butt.
And then so I bought one, and I just kept it.
Yeah. So, yeah, they have like a big. Actually, they have like. I think it's bigger than
Yeah,
this. The
they have
extra
a
large.
extra large cup is a little bit bigger.
Yeah, the biggest one.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's unlimited
yeah,
drinks.
unlimited drinks. So that-
But in Philippines, you have to pay in every order that you like. For example, you order the salad, you have to pay for it, and it's like a standard serving only.
that's why we get so fat.
I know. So like a standard serving only, and then of course the main dish you have to when you order it, you have to pay for the amount also. So it should be you're gonna pay what, maybe every order over there in Philippines.
For the drinks,
Yeah, and for the drinks, it's not free. Sometimes when you go to McDonald's, they have that meal already that it comes with the drinks. Yeah.
Okay.
But if you go to the restaurant, like an actual restaurant, like a fancy ones, you have to pay separately for the drinks. And over here too, right? You have to pay for the drinks.
well, you pay for one drink, and then
Then it should be unlimited.
it's if you go to like a restaurant, it's unlimited. But if you go to a fancy restaurant, you gotta pay for the drinks one by one.
One by one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But normally in the fast food here in America, the drinks are unlimited, and
Yeah.
it's once you pay for the meal, it should be free already to get like unlimited drinks.
Yeah.
Unlike in Philippines that we don't have the unlimited drinks.
Number 7 is we don't make a whole food for the whole neighborhood or barangay.
It should be number 7 is sharing of food. So we don't share our food. That's what
No.
Corey said. We only make for
For the
Just the
for,
family?
for the family, just for the family.
yeah, just for the house, not for the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
But over here in America, we don't share food. Like for example, me, when I cook, we don't go to houses and share it. But in Philippines, we normally do that, like because our neighbors are our relatives too, or cousins or uncle. So we share our food. Kahit na wala ka ng kakainin, isi-share mo pa sa kanila. So we love to share because that's how we grow up, and that's our tradition to share. Like sharing is loving. That's how it is over there.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is loving and sharing is caring in Philippines. You have to share whatever you have. Like for the food, kahit wala ka ng, kahit kunti na lang, isi-share mo pa sa kanila. Kasi nga, ganun tayong mga Pilipino na mahilig talaga tayo mag-share at mapagbigay talaga tayo sa ating mga relatives or pamilya. Dapat talaga mag-share. But here in America, sometimes you guys don't share.
We don't share what's stingy.
Yeah, they really don't share food when it
Nah.
comes to food.
We just eat it the next day for leftovers.
Yeah, so no sharing.
Yeah, we eat it. We're like, we're full. We put it back in the
Fridge.
fridge, and then we eat it for leftovers the next day, or make sandwiches out of it. Number 8 is karaoke.
Your favorite.
No.
Karaoke or video
Yeah, we don't do
Singing.
that over here. The only time they do that is probably if they're like at a nightclub or something, but we don't do that out of the ordinary.
Yeah. that's how it is in America. But in Philippines, we are born for singing. Or we are born to sing. We love singing even though kahit ano tawag doon yung Kahit hindi ka marunong kumanta pero gusto mong sumabay, you can sing. You can sing a video, okay? And then you can practice your voice, like sing every day in the shower. Yeah, and you have your own karaoke machine in the house. In Philippines, we do have a karaoke. Guys, ito yung proof.
This is one of the very first gifts I gave her. Because I knew she liked karaoke and she told me.
Yeah. That was like how many years? 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
Yeah, 7
Almost
years
8 years
ago. Yeah, it's gonna be 8 years.
And it looked brand new.
Yeah, it's still brand new. Yeah, it says pop solo. And then merong echo dyan. Yeah, like volume and then power. So, yeah, I always use this to go.
Yeah, she brought it to one of our friends' houses that we visited.
Oh, Sis Rachel.
Months back.
Yeah, when we went to San Diego for a vacation, I brought it with me and we did karaoke with my friends over there. Shout out Sis Rachel.
Hello.
And her family. Yeah.
Number 9 would be funeral. So when a person passes away, we send the body to, well, the ambulance gets the body. They do whatever they have to do over in the hospital. Then they send the body to the funeral home. Then we have a viewing that lasts like a couple of hours. And then after the viewing, we head to the cemetery to bury the body. So that's it.
How about in Philippines?
And in the Philippines,
I told him
When a-
about
when-
it and he got surprised.
I
I'm
guess
like,
when a person passes away, they take the body to the morgue, and then I guess the body ends up back in the house.
para ibalsama, what do you call?
I'm like, yeah, my wife told me that. I'm like, we don't do that over
Hindi ko alam
here.
yung English.
And then they play cards with the body there.
Yeah, we do
They
like a
sleep with the body
gamble.
there.
We do gamble in it.
Yeah, I'm like, I would not do that.
My lamay every day, and he said that's creepy. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's how it is over there. When my grandma died, when I was still in Philippines, and then I think one more month I flew here, right?
Yeah.
That was my flight here
Yeah.
in the US.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I told him that, I have to wait first before my grandma got buried.
Yeah.
She said, what? Why you have to like stay? Kind of like
And
that.
then she was showing me photos of the body at the house.
It's in the casket
And all,
anyways.
it's still at the house.
Yeah, it's still in
And then
the
they
house
were gambling.
do
doing the
cards,
videoke.
Lucky 9,
Yeah.
tongets,
Yeah.
mahjong.
They were just having a party with the body. Number 10 would be potlucks. Over here, we have a potluck for every holiday. It's common. Well, each individual person, they make their own food, and then they bring it to a party. Because, like at an office, they'll be like, hey, let's have a potluck. And then you write down what you're gonna make, and then you bring it.
Yeah, I was surprised when I work in the daycare, like in the preschool. So I'm one of the teacher over there, and my co-teachers told me that, we're gonna do potluck this coming Thanksgiving. I'm like, in my mind, what is potluck? I didn't hear that when I was in the Philippines. And then they told me, you have what food you gonna bring? I'm like, and they told me that, we do that over here. That when there's a party or occasion, we gonna bring like we gonna contribute any food. That you make your food and then bring it over there to the party.
Yeah.
So I brought my own spaghetti, my Filipino spaghetti, and they love it.
Yep.
Yeah. But in Philippines, we normally don't do potluck because in Philippines, like there is a birthday party or a Christmas, you have to like make a lot of food, a lot of preparation, and you gotta serve it to the whole barangay or to the whole neighborhood because your relatives, first your family, your extended relatives or extended family will come, and you're gonna prepare the whole food for them. Like for birthdays, we gonna prepare the like a big table, like a long table for all the people that lives close by. They are all invited. Yeah, and we do have a lechon too to share to everybody. And like over here, that we don't do that.
Yeah, sometimes over here too, we do have block parties.
What is that?
Well, everybody, like the whole block, will set up their own table, bring their own food as well, and then the whole block has fun.
But everybody has to donate or
Yes,
to
everybody
contribute. Unlike in Philippines, no. The family, or for example, me, it's like it's my mother's birthday. We prepare. The family, the whole family will prepare and help each other to make the food. And then after the food are ready, the foods on the table are ready, we gonna text our relatives, oh, you guys come over and eat. They will eat. They don't bring food. Sometimes they bring cake, kind of like if they want to, but they are not obligated to bring anything. It means that if you have your birthday party, you have to prepare for your own and then invite them. The things that we could share for you today, guys, and it's Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Elfin holiday.
Yeah, we have our happy Elfin holiday.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for watching.
Thanks for watching.
We hope to see you again in our next topic.
Yeah.
We wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Yep, and like, subscribe, and comment on this video.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.